It's coming. I have a dog right here. If you're new here, named Riley, yes. If you're new here, my videos are very real life.
Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired.
Hi y'all.
Hi. Welcome to your new room.
Close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get out?
Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I am Brandy, and welcome if you're coming over from Anna's channel. Today's video just happens to be a collaboration with my really good friend Anna here on YouTube. I know you all either love her already if you're coming over from her channel, or if you are here in my community, I am telling you, you'll absolutely love Anna, and I will go ahead and introduce her in a little bit. But right now, this little one wanted to introduce herself. What's your name? Kenzie. And today we are going to be cleaning Mackenzie's room. She's my 4-year-old daughter, and her room is a hot mess. We moved into this house in October, and we really haven't done any like organizing in here, so we don't really have any toy storage going on. It's just a mess. She likes to clean it though. You do a really good job cleaning it, and that is just kind of shoving everything around the perimeter. So today's video is just going to be me deep cleaning, decluttering, getting the room set up, because then we're gonna come in and decorate your room, right? We're gonna have lots of fun with decorating her room. So I'm gonna be moving furniture around, just trying to get... Why is there popcorn in here? Today I'm just going to be moving furniture around and kind of getting a feel for the space and how I want it to be set up. That way I know where to put like dressers, nightstands, which I'm going to be bringing up from the garage. I snagged a few really cool pieces that I'm going to refinish, but I want to see them in the space before I refinish them. So today's video is just going to be super exciting. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go ahead and just jump right on into it, and then I'll kind of pop in and out with voiceovers and jump back in front of the camera every once in a while. So let's go. Say, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. This, my friends, is what we're working with today, and it is not pretty. This is what you see when you first walk into her bedroom, and it kind of drives me a little crazy. That is why I don't want to decorate her room from this point. I want to get all of the furniture where I want it to be, because when you walk into the room, you see a lot of this like clutter right in front of her bed. So I want to move her bed to a different wall. I want to try and come up with some type of toy storage, not permanent storage, because we do still have like 2 bins of toys in our garage from when we moved. I'm just so scared to get the toys out. So I will actually be going through those toys once the kids are back in school. There's no way I can go through all of the toys with the kids home. That would just be a disaster. This is a big area with like her dress up stuff, and her closet is always a mess because we try and keep toys in her closet. So there's just so many areas that need major help. That is what we will be doing today. I'm almost going to be doing her room in phases. So this is going to be a phase 1, and it is just going to be finding her room, I guess you could say. And then we will get into a deeper declutter, toy storage, and then decorating. And yes, she had the birds in her room for a few days. She had them on her table because she wanted to see them, and I was like, okay. So I snuck the birds back into my older daughter's room, where they will hopefully just stay long term now. So I'm going to go ahead and start with cleaning up the bird seed. I'm going to Lysol wipe down her table, so then we can start really digging into this room.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb, a tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had
What did you already find, Mackenzie? What are you eating right now?
Gum.
Gum, yes. She already found a stick of gum, and of course, there's pretzels in here because she is the queen of snacks. So, no, you're not putting those back in here. So, let's go ahead and pick up those pretzels and vacuum, because Riley is trying to get them too. You clean those up. While Riley and Mackenzie help me with the birdseed and pretzel situation, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Anna to you all. Anna and I have so many things in common, and it has been so fun getting to know her. There's just something about meeting other mamas who are in the same crazy stage of life as you, and it really helps you feel more normal. It's like, oh wow, I'm not the only person who feels like I'm constantly losing my mind on a daily basis. She is also a wife and stay-at-home mama to 3 kids, and she shares awesome content over on her channel. She does deep cleaning, major organizing, decluttering, recipes, and so much more. I absolutely love her pantry videos. She can definitely motivate you to get your pantry in order because, as we all know, pantries are definitely a big area that can make or break a home, and she has awesome motivation to help get those pantries in order, along with all the awesome content she shares on a weekly basis. As you'll see in the clips that I am sharing, she recently did a video where she went back to her childhood home, which her parents still live in, and her room and closet are still virtually the same, and it was so amazing. I absolutely loved watching her go through her childhood closet. It was like a walk down memory lane for even me. And I shared a room growing up, so my room was taken over within like days after I moved out of my parents' house. So it was so fun getting to watch and experience the nostalgia with her as she cleaned it out. But as you can see, she seriously has awesome, awesome content. I know she will definitely give you the motivation that we all need. So make sure to head over to Anna's channel. I will leave the link to her video in the description box below. And I will also leave the link to her closet clean out from her childhood home because it is seriously amazing. It was the funnest thing ever to see. So definitely make sure to head over to Anna's channel after you finish here and make sure to let her know that I sent you. Okay, so let's get this over here and we're gonna vacuum a little bit. Jumping back to reality, we are going to start focusing on the stuff. All of the stuff inside of this bedroom, you know, all of the stuff that drives us absolutely crazy and we feel like we can't keep up with, yeah, that stuff. This area is definitely a problem area, and I want to come up with a solution for her books. I want to make her like a cute little reading nook. I'm trying to make this room grow with her for a little bit, so design-wise, I'm still kind of deciding on things. So I do want to make, oh my god, you are so strong, my goodness. I do want to make her little bookshelf, so that'll definitely be in another video. I'm going to make them myself out of 1x4s, so, and a 1x2. So that'll be a fun project.
This one's my favorite.
That one's your favorite, and it's called How to Catch a Mermaid.
No.
Do you want mommy to make you a cute little reading nook? Do you have a reading nook in the corner of your room?
You want to have it?
Yes, I would love to hear it while you're chomping on your huge piece of green gum. Let's put this out here too because it's kind of big, and then we can move it back in. Yeah, you can move that out there too, and then we'll have more space, and like this too. How about that airplane? Can you go grab your Barbie airplane for me?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so my goal right now is to clear this space and get it vacuumed. That way I have an area that I can work, that I know there's no like kinetic sand or pretzels or bird seed. So that's my plan right now. I'm just gonna kind of keep working through the piles, putting the big stuff out in the hallway. That way I have space to work. And then maybe we'll make it there little bites at a time. Boop, boop, boop,
This might take all year.
Thanks. Thanks. Okay, you didn't end up wearing that dress. We can hang that dress up. You did wear these. You wore these pajama pants last night. So let's put that out there.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're
I wanted to go ahead and walk you guys through the method to my madness because this is the same strategy that I use no matter where I'm cleaning. The main thing, and I'm pretty sure this came from Marie Kondo. If you haven't read that book yet, oh my goodness, it's the life-changing method of cleaning up, I think it's called. I don't know. I'll pop a picture up right here. But if you have not read it yet, I would 100% recommend reading it, even if you don't end up doing the entire method. Just reading it will totally change your perspective on what you're bringing in your house. I honestly should probably read it again just to kind of get myself back into that way of thinking. Not only do you save a ton of money, but the amount of stuff you're taking care of will be significantly reduced and it will just change your outlook on everything. And in our society, we are in such a gotta buy this, gotta have this, I need this type of a mental state. And that book will seriously just rewire your brain. If you have not read it yet, definitely check into your library. I know it's on Amazon. You can probably pick it up at like Walmart or Target. I will leave a link for Amazon for the book. It is such a good read and it is one you're going to want to keep on hand. You don't just want to read it and get rid of it. I actually think my mom has mine right now. So mom, if you're watching this, will you bring up the book next time you come? I love you. But right now you can see that I am making piles. When you do this, you're supposed to get all of the toys. So all of the toys that we have technically in the garage, in the living room, any toy anywhere in the house needs to be in the pile. And I'm not doing a Marie Kondo clean. I will be doing that soon though. So when I bring the stuff up from the garage, I'm going to collect everything. But today when I'm working with my 4-year-old and she sees kind of what I'm doing, I'm not going to be doing that type of declutter. And you'll even see I typically have a black garbage bag with me. I do all of my declutters with the black garbage bag. Even though she's 4, she would totally know if I had a garbage bag in her room. So you'll see me bring in a Hobby Lobby bag in a little bit, and I just use like a large Hobby Lobby bag to disguise the garbage in. On a day-to-day declutter, I definitely recommend the black garbage bag. That way nobody can see what's inside of it and you can get rid of it discreetly or donate it. That cow with the sweater on comes in really handy for show and tell days. Ooh. Battery died, but we're back in action, baby. Huh?
Where is that?
Right here.
Okay.
And here's a why.
No, one more.
One more. What number? What is it? 7? Oh, I think I see it in the bucket.
You feel my fire. What are the odds we end up loving it? Spending every minute together. I found it quite hard, quite lovely. You start me up like no one has ever could. You feel my fire, fire, fire. You feel.
Let it go. Let it go. Back and more. Let it go.
While my little superstar takes a singing break, I'm going to keep chugging along. I'm going to start putting the toys back in the closet, and I don't think this is how it's going to stay, but for now, the Barbies and the baby stuff are going to be in the closet, and the random toys are going to be in that large wicker basket that you probably saw earlier. The books are all just going to be in a little basket because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that yet. And then you'll see I end up moving all of her makeup and hair stuff to her caboodle, and that worked perfectly. So right here we have dress up stuff, and I'm just kind of trying to put everything together. And this is that famous Hobby Lobby bag that I talked about earlier. When I first started cleaning her room, I originally thought I was just going to put everything in one massive toy box. I wasn't going to organize or separate or do anything, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to just dumping everything in one bin. How crazy is that? So you'll see I have a food bin over there. I have the big toy bin of like just random toys, and then that is still her makeup, but I will end up moving that. But now we are to the fun part. I'm going to start rearranging her room to where it makes sense for a 4-year-old. When we moved in, when we found her bed on Marketplace, we just kind of threw everything in here. So let's start picking the best place for her bed. And originally I knew exactly where it was going. I was going to put it up against that far back wall. And I ran into an issue with the window. With the windowsill, I couldn't push the bed all the way up against the window because the footboard was hitting the windowsill, and I didn't like that. So then I was like, well, what am I going to do now? And I didn't include it in the clips because it just would have been way too much and way too long of a video for you guys, but I actually ended up flipping the bed completely. And then I was like, Brandy, what are you doing? It is the same width on each wall, like from window to wall and on window to wall on the other side. So this is the placement I ended up sticking with, and as you can see, you want to come see? Oh, close them, close them. All right, right there. What do you think about that? Do you like it? We got Mackenzie approval. So now I'm going to go ahead and start putting the bins back underneath her bed. And I love storing stuff under beds. And I know it's kind of controversial. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Actually, let me know in the comments down below. Are you team store things under the bed, or are you not team store things under the bed? Her bed actually has the perfect little dividers, and these bins fit perfectly. I don't want to put toys or anything like that that she's going to be accessing every day. I'd rather store sheets under there and then clothes that she needs to grow into, which is what this basket is full of. That is definitely one of the areas I struggle with, is keeping the hand-me-downs from my older daughter. And to be quite honest, she's using maybe 5% of what I have kept from my older daughter. Their age gap is about 6.5 years, so the things Maddie wore are just not the type of things Mackenzie wants to wear, and they're obviously older, so I don't know. Styles have changed, so she definitely wears some of it, and a lot of it can be play clothes, but it's not things she wears. And Madison had a different style. She was super, super girly. Mackenzie loves playing outside, so it's just different types of clothing that they both tend to wear. I am going to hold on to some of the really good stuff that I know I love and that I want to pass down to her. Madison, now that she's older, she's not ruining her clothes like she was a few years ago. There's definitely some good stuff. Maybe I'll end up going through the bins later on and donating a lot of this just so somebody can get use out of it now instead of holding on to it. It's just a personal struggle that I definitely need to work on. Cute! Show the camera. Show everyone. What are you dressed like?
Moana!
Moana!
Look what we had to do to keep it on our head.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that's cute. Oh, dear.
Now let us show that.
I'm not gonna play hard to get through. I'm not gonna say I'm loving you too. I'm not gonna stay, gotta be alone. Let's talk, meet me at the avenue. I don't need nobody else but me. It doesn't matter what you're gonna say. I just need time right now. I'm going alone tonight. I don't need nobody else but me. But I'm thinking about the way you make me grounded. Thinking about the way you used to hold me. Like a stone in the water, singing down, down, down. I'm still falling for you. Forget what I said, just come on over.
This is my current predicament. I need to figure out how to spread this stuff out And I'm just gonna pretend like this is gonna be a real dresser. Like I'm taking all of these cubes out, and I'm either going to move the cube organizer or donate or do something with it, but it's just way too hard because she'll come in here and it's always a mess, and it's just always a mess. So I have to come up with a better, actually I need those. I have to come up with a better solution. So I grabbed that dresser from that thrift shop. God bless you, Milo. And so that's gonna be a dresser. So let's just imagine this a dresser. I just ran into a slight problem with my roadside nightstand. Now I know why I was by the roadside. Or maybe it was by the roadside too long and it got rained on. I tipped it over and discovered this. Now, paint can work some miracles, but I don't think it can fix that. I need to request a pickup.
Do you?
I do.
I'll pick you up any day of the week, sweetheart.
No, I'm for the nightstand. It's bad.
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
The finishing touches are finally starting to happen, and I'm going to go ahead and put these command strips up. That way she will be able to easily access her robes. She'll be able to get her robe in the morning, and then hopefully she'll learn to put her robe back. But everything having a home is just a huge game changer. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave them on the hanger for now so the command strips can cure to the door, and we are going to move on to books. Somehow Mackenzie and Scotty's books have gotten all mixed up. So I'm going to move her books that are in her room right now into the gray wicker basket, and then I will leave his books in the black wire bin, and I will just move that entire bin to his room. So we're going to do that quickly, and then we will keep moving on because it is almost time to show my little sleepyhead her room.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret.
wrong kid, but that's his reaction. What's wrong? Does it look good?
Better than my room.
That kid is so silly, but he does want to try and move his bed around now that he saw how much extra room Mackenzie has with her bed up against the wall. So we'll have to try and make it over to his room a day, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my behind the scenes staging area. I had a little bit of everything out here, garbage, donations, things that need to go back into Mackenzie's room, so let's do that.
You're still filming and you're not got nothing going on. You're filming, but yet you're not filming nothing. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We want to keep y'all around. Like and subscribe.
Okay. Wow, thank you, Mike Ryan. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Bad lighting. Okay. So the closet is not turning out like I had hoped, but it's okay. It's okay. Now I need to find somewhere for this. She loves this thing and uses it daily to pack and repack her clothing and toys. So I'm just gonna stick it right here for now.
Luna's getting her movie.
That way she has all of her clothes ready to be shoved into her suitcase. Mackenzie's room is officially put back together and rearranged, and she just woke up, so let's show her her room. Welcome to your new room! Oh, do you like it?
Oh my goodness, this
Is
so
that crazy?
nice.
And look what is this?
Oh, her chair.
Is that your chair?
It's her foam chair.
Yep, we put your chair back together. Is it cute? And I have your little puzzle set up over here. And your books are next to it. And all your princess dresses. And Milo's barking.
And Riley's barking.
Is it so pretty? What's your favorite part? The couch? Oh my goodness.
She's so small, she thinks it's a couch.
Are you still sleepy? Or are you going to finish your nap on your chair? All right. Good night, Moana. No? Good morning, Moana. We love you. It is safe to say that all of the kids loved how Mackenzie's room turned out, and she especially loves it. And with that, it's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're able to get some motivation and inspiration from today's video. Before you leave, don't forget to head over to Anna's channel. Make sure to let her know that I sent you over. I'm going to go ahead and play some before and afters now because they are so good, and sometimes you just need a good before and after to see where you started at and where you ended, because while you're doing it and all the baby steps in between, you get to the end and it's like, oh, it's done. But when you get to see the before and after, it is amazing. So if you are cleaning a room or reorganizing a room, definitely take some before pictures, even if you're not going to be putting it on YouTube or Instagram. Just even for yourself, take a before picture, and once you get done, take an after picture, and you will be so amazed by what you accomplished. All right, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace
And
out.
down.